Have you ever dreamed of being an emperor in ancient China? Silk robes, golden palaces, endless feasts, and beautiful ladies waiting to serve you tea. Sounds like the ultimate dream job, right? Well, not quite. Because being the emperor was basically running the world's biggest company with no weekends, no breaks, and a billion emails to reply to. In fact, the famous Emperor Qianlong had so much on his plate, even Tony Stark would have told him to take a break. So today, let's step into his royal sleepers and see what a normal workday looked like for the man everyone envied and nobody wanted to be. Part 1. The Inbox from Hell. It's the year 1738. Qianlong's third year on the throne. You wake up in your luxurious bedroom, stretch your imperial arms, and the first thing you see, a mountain of documents on your desk. These are memorials, basically 18th century emails from every corner of the empire. Each one needs your personal approval. You pick up the first one. It's from Guangdong. Your spy reports that a general named Zhang Tianjun has been slacking off. Apparently, local gangsters found out there's a thing in a nearby mountain. They bribed the army officers, started digging illegally, and when rival gangs came to fight over the loot, people died. And Zhang, the man in charge, just looked the other way. So what do? Lock Zhang up? Throw the book at him? Let him off because who cares about gangsters playing in mud? So what did Qianlong actually do? He wrote something like, tell him to reflect on his mistakes. If it happens again, I will punish him. Basically, one more screw up and you are toast. Even emperors got tired of office drama. Part 2. Finally, some good news. Next document. Finally something positive. A local governor writes, our province has a new school district. More students are studying hard. Can we increase the number of the scholarships? In other words, hey, education's booming. Can we find more nerds? Qianlong smiles, sips his morning tea, and says, approved. Nice. For once, an email that doesn't involve corruption, bandits, or worse. Part 3. The rice crisis. But the good mood doesn't last long. Next memorial, rice prices are skyrocketing. People can't afford food. Oh no. A general suggests lending rice to soldiers and poor families, and opening new fire price shops around Beijing. It's basically the ancient Chinese type of a government food subsidy. Qianlong replies, if it rains soon, rice prices will drop, no need to lend. But if prices stay high next month, go ahead. Spoiler alert. It didn't rain, prices didn't drop. The emperor was furious. He blamed the greedy merchants for holding grain, shouting, how dare they profit from hunger? I created a policy to help the poor, and they turn it into a scam? That's right, even 300 years ago, inflation and price gouging were driving rulers insane. Part 4. The love story you didn't expect. Next file. A noble named Yongjing requests an award for a woman called Lady Zhao. Why? Because she was engaged, but before the wedding, her fiancé died. And instead of remarrying, she decided to stay single for life to honor him. Yep. The government literally gave awards for lifelong heartbreak. Qianlong was touched. He wrote, reward her loyalty. So she got a bunch of silver and fan silk, the 18th century type of a national morality award. Meanwhile, men could still have multiple wives. Want to know the detail? Check the video above. Part 5. The river that never sleeps. Next up, floods. The Yellow River, China's mother river, is flooding again. A governor reports that they are reinforcing the dikes and building new embankments, but it's costing over 20,000 silver taels. Qianlong doesn't hesitate. Approved. After all, if the dikes break, half the country drowns. Well, easy decision, even for an overworked emperor. Part 6. To bribe or not to bribe. Last document of the day. A high official asks for allowance money for one of his subordinates, called honesty pay. Wait, what? Yeah, you heard that right. Back in the day, the emperor literally gave extra money to officials so they wouldn't take bribes. They were bribed by the government, so they wouldn't take bribes. The logic was, if they are rich enough, maybe they will behave. Qianlong approved it, 6,000 silver taels, which is a lot of money. Did it stop corruption? Of course not. But hey, at least he tried. Ending the emperor's real job. And that's just one morning. Corruption, floods, famines, love stories, scholarship forms, every single problem in a country of 300 million people landed right on one man's desk. So next time you envy the emperor's life of luxury, just remember, behind every silk robe was a mountain of paperwork, a pile of complaints, and 0 mental health days. Being a good emperor wasn't a dream job. It was the world's toughest management position, with infinite responsibilities, and no one to blame but yourself.